Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Darkest Ablaze video, and today guys is finally the day that PTCGO has the post-rotation ladder, which now means we are now officially in the team up and on format, and the first deck I wanted to play was going to be the Inteleon VMAX deck, and I wanted to pair it with Rose, because Rose I want to test out. Obviously there's a ton of combos for Rose, but I do want to try out Rose with Inteleon. Inteleon is getting a lot of hype right now. So I want to try out Inteleon and see what all the hype's about, and I also want to play a Rose deck for in the future. And playing this deck first was good because before in the pre-rotation, you know, everybody on the ladder was pretty much playing Pika Vika, so you had no way to really win with Inteleon. But now there's post-rotation, Lightning is not as popular, so you don't have to worry about it as much. So before you the video, guys, shout out to our sponsor, Cardcraft and TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO pack codes, guys, get them over at Cardcraft. And if you guys are still looking to get yourself Darkest Ablaze pack codes, you can get them over at Cardcraft and TCG. They do sell Darkest Ablaze codes for the cheapest on the market right now. And of course, guys, if you also have any codes or cards laying around that you don't need anymore, you can trade them into Cardcraft, and they will give you some cash and in-store credit for any unused codes and cards that you have. You can give them to Cardcraft, and then again, they will give you cash and in-store credit for your unused codes and cards. So yeah, if you get anything from Cardcraft, guys, check out. Make sure you use code LDF for the checkout, and you get yourself 5% discount on your purchase, guys. Supports the channel, helps yourself out, and helps out Cardcraft and TCG a lot too. So shout out to Cardcraft, guys. Check them out, and again, use code LDF. So let's take a look at the Inteleon deck today. So this is the list I'm rocking with for my Inteleon Rose deck. I'm liking it. The Rose is really interesting. Obviously, what Rose does, you attach 2 base energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon VMAX. If you do, you have to discard your entire hand. Now, we do have a way to, counter that. That's through Disc Reload with Silvally. We do Disc Reload. You may draw cards so you have 5 in your hand. Now, the obvious other combo would be with Rose Tower, which draws you 3 cards, but Silvally's better because it draws you 5 cards. So yeah, that's why the Silvally, in my opinion, is better in here. Now, you have to get energy to discard. Now, one card that would be really cool in here would have been Shuckle from Lost Thunder, but unfortunately that card has rotated. So we have to kind of rely on using stuff like Quick Ball, Capacious Bucket, hoping we draw energy and stuff. So it's a little clunky, but we'll try to make it work today. This list I'm rocking with here, pretty simple stuff. I don't really have a way to beat Decidueye. The only way to attack it would be through type Null, which 3-shots it, so, well, 3 shots even with the Vitality Band. But if we play aggressive enough, we can use Max Bullet to try to slow down the Decidueye deck, and we can try to maybe win that way. A lot of decks nowadays are not playing Mew, because Pika has kind of fallen off in popularity, so no one's really worried about Pika anymore. So, playing Mew might not actually be that bad anymore. Worrying about Mew might not be that bad. So, Inteleon's Max Bullet can really do damage. Hydro Snipe can be really good at slowing stuff down, too. Yeah, so I am opting for 2 Dedennes because we're trying to get energy to discard. I've seen lists using Viridian over Swell. I'm playing Swell to counter stadiums, mainly because Power Plant is kind of popular, and also Hearth is getting bumped up now in all the Welder decks, so we can, try to bump their Hearth with Swell and force them to never, get a Hearth kind of. So that's why I've opted for Swell over Viridian. Viridian does help you get energy in the discard pile, but Swell is more disruptive, and I kind of like the disruptive aspect. Going to the items now, we got Capacious Bucket, mainly to get 2 energy in your hand, to discard with Dedenne. We got 3 Great Balls, 3 Calms, 4 Quicks. I'm just playing a lot of ball searching cards. Great Ball might be a really good Pokemon search card now. I am playing a Reset, obviously. I got 3 Switch, got 3 Boss. I like playing a heavy line of Boss in this deck, considering you can take multiple prizes with Inteleon's Max Bullet attack. I am playing an Erika to draw you cards. Sometimes it's really good against the Eternatus when you're digging for something. I got 1 Mallow Lana to heal, 3 Rose. I'm not playing 4. I tried out 4 originally, and it was super clunky. I kept having hands where it's just Rose, and it's like, I don't need you right now. It's a dead card, so I'm only playing 3 Rose, which I think is fine. And then we got 1 Team Yell Grunt for Disruption if we have it. And then we got 4 Marnies in the deck for extra disruption. We got 2 Air Balloons. Silvally has a true retreat cost. 1 Vitality Band, mainly here so that Inteleon can do 170 against the Eternatus to 2-shot it. I don't play Zigzagoon because we don't play Scuba Net, so I actually don't see a purpose of playing Zigzagoon because we don't have net in here and I can't find room for net, so I played Vitality Band. You can honestly bump this up to 2, which I would not mind. I am playing a Capture Energy, just trying this out for Inteleon. You can swap Capture Energy with 11th Water. You can also just take it out for the Vitality Band if you want. Then I got 10 Water Energy here. Yeah, this is my Inteleon Rose deck. I'm going to try out the Rose engine today. Rose might become the future of VMAX decks very soon. So we're going to try this out and see how it works. Alright guys, getting into our first game with Inteleon VMAX Rose here. Very curious to see how this deck will play for us. Let's go coin flip here. Come on, let's win it. Come on, Totodile, don't lag on us. We do win the coin flip, very nice. I'm always going first because we are playing multiple stage 1 Pokemon. And we can try to do a turn 2 Rose. No, not with this hand. This hand doesn't have any other basics, unfortunately. We'll see what we're playing against. They have a Raichu coin. Please don't be a lightning deck. Well, still no basics in our top deck, which is not good. Probably just have the Marnie next turn. Oh, and they're playing a lightning deck, dude, and we don't have weak guard. How? Oh my gosh. Ooh, the Air Balloon, the Jirachi. Oh, and before they're playing Galarian Rapidash, that actually would work. If you want to play Jirachi, seriously, play Galarian Rapidash with, like, U-turn board or Air Balloon. There you go. Boss. This is a little annoying that we're playing this lightning deck, and our start being really bad doesn't really help our case. Okay. Dedenne, I will calm. Do we want to get the Inteleon? We can rip a Vitality Band and knock them out. I think we want to actually just get, like, type Null. I don't really think we need to go Inteleon VMAX just yet. We could have switched. We probably should have switched, actually. Okay. We'll just DAA change, I think. Just get energy in the discard for next turn. Well, we don't need to do Rose, because we haven't been able to set up that play. Anyways, let's go DAA change. What are we looking at? Okay, there's all of our ball searching cards. Ooh, tons of options. What do I take? I think I take... Oh, we could get Marnied. I'll take the Silvally anyways. We'll just quick ball here for another another Inteleon, I think. Alright, not a bad turn. And we just gotta hope we don't get Marnied, I guess. I'm actually gonna hit the Jirachi for 40, so this way we can knock it out with Hydro Snipe if we want. If it's on the bench. Seems fine. I don't think we need to hit the Raichu for 40. 40 damage doesn't really do much for us. I mean, we could see a Tandem Shock knockout here, possibly, if they get, like, Coco and stuff, but we'll see. I mean, I'm curious to see, though, how Inteleon can take out a slower Pika deck. Because Lightning is just slower now, so you might have that advantage. Unfortunately, this thing's already built up quite a bit. So it's going to be wrecking my Inteleon VMAX, which I don't like. I don't like one bit. I think we might have to just play passive. Cherish Ball, there, get a Dedenne here, bro. I mean, oh, they got a Pika. So we might want to... I don't know what I'm doing this turn. We need to still get an Inteleon VMAX. I wouldn't mind Inteleon bossing them. Ooh, a Marnie? Okay, we do lose that hand, and that was a decent hand. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we got... Okay, that's actually fine. I'm looking to hopefully get a boss's order. Maybe we can boss knock out the Coco, actually. But we need to knock this out. Bro. I think best case scenario for us is we... boss knock out the Coco and the Jirachi. Yeah, that actually would be best case scenario for us. Let's go Calm for Crobat. Not the deck. Alright, well, we're gonna DAA change. I'm gonna do Brave Disc Reload first. See if I can get Water Energy. Okay, we got the boss. Didn't get the Water Energy, though. We could also boss this and take the energy off. That actually doesn't... That's not a terrible idea either. Do I want to just slow them down, or should I just maybe hit the Raichu? I think I just want to slow them down. Now we just gotta hope to not whiff an energy here. We have a lot of outs. We should find one. Okay, I was about to say, are we seriously about to whiff an energy? But we're chilling. We're gonna knock out this and this. Maybe leaving them in top deck mode. Could be big. And I don't think they can knock me out unless they have a Vitality Band and an energy. That's the only way they can knock me out. But we got the Rose for next turn. We don't have another Inteleon, though, maybe. Maybe it's actually not too good. If they knock me out here, I do think we're in a lot of trouble. We're probably going to see a Marnie again. We have a big fat hand. Nope, just a Tandem Shock for 160. Okay. They're two-shotting me, which is still a little scary. We don't have the other Inteleon just yet, either. Oh, they concede. We beat a Pika deck. We didn't get to use Rose. We did beat a Pika deck, which is pretty cool, I guess. It's just too slow. And I think it was really good to cripple their Jirachi and Coco. Alright, guys, get another match with the Inteleon Rose deck. We did manage to beat a Pika deck. Kind of. They conceded, but taking out their Coco like that was pretty big. So we'll see who we're playing against. Probably a Fire deck. Kind of feel bad, kind of don't. Not really, you know, I don't feel bad at all. I do feel bad that our hand is not good. I actually think we DAA change here, because we get 2 energy in the discard and try to get a turn to Inteleon. That's pretty good. They have Crushing Hammer. Ugh. That's not good. Oh, they might be playing Torkoal. They might just be playing Torkoal, which hopefully they're not. 2 extra cards. Nice, we get an Inteleon. Yeah, I think we're definitely just gonna hit him with a Dedenne here. Then try to get a Rose combo next turn. Doesn't sound too bad. Probably could have switched, but we have a ton of switch cards, not too worried. There's a Rose, beautiful stuff. Perfect hand, actually. We're gonna pass. I'm expecting no Marnie here, so this is a pretty good hand for next turn. I am worried about a Torkoal, though. I am worried about Torkoal. If they're playing Torkoal, that's super awkward. They remove all of our energy, and we have to keep spamming Rose. Just not good. Charizard. Okay, please don't Marnie me. Like, if this guy actually plays Marnie, I'm done, because that's like the worst card you could ever see. But our hand is literally perfect. Hey, let's go. All right. This is like quite literally the perfect hand. Every card in our hand is literally playable. It's amazing. Amazing hand. All right. This is looking good. What do we draw? Another energy, cool beans, calm, the Crobat, get Silvally. We got the Swell in place, so if they had any way to play Power Plane, let it shut off. I mean, our starters is really good. I don't even know if my opponent's gonna be sticking around here, because like, just look at how good our start is. Actually ridiculous. And we could get more energy in the discard for another Inteleon VMAX, which is pretty cool. Disc reload. It sucks we can't do boss here. That would have pretty much put the icing on the cake. Just gonna take a knockout with max bullet. I'm feeling pretty good. Don't really want to do anything else. I'm gonna hold the Rose actually too. I'm not gonna DAA change, especially if they have hammers. They could just hammer my energy and then we just do another Rose and then we go back to square one for the rest. So that was literally the perfect start. That was an insane turn. That was an insane turn. The only way they can really stop me here is by like removing my energy and hitting me with a Marnie or Reset Stamp so he can't find Rose possibly. If there's a hammer. They do annoyingly get heads, so we don't have to deal with that. Another hammer? Okay. If they got heads, we definitely would have Rose. I mean, I could still do Rose. We can also just Erika's Hospitality. We can also Air Balloon into Silvally, and then if we don't draw energy, we could also Team Grunt them. Are they even attacking me this turn? They might not even have a Welder. I mean, we just crippled them. Putting the Chaotic Swell in place. Well, I like the Swell too, because now they can't play a giant Hearth, so they can't use Hearth to dig. So you can see why I like having the Swell in the deck over, say, like Viridian Forest. It's kind of helping us here. What do they got, though? They could do their GX attack and build up Centiskorch, but, like, Centiskorch can't survive. And if we get a Vitality Band, yeah, they're just going to do their GX attack. I mean, yeah, if we can get a boss here, that'd be great. I want to get another Inteleon. Oh, they're going to build the active. I don't agree with that. Oh, we're burned and confused. That's right. Oh, can we find a switch? No, we do drop deck energy, though, so that would have been good. All right. I think we're just going to Air Balloon into Silvally. We can Yell Grunt here. I'm basically just seeing if we can try to get a Marnie next turn. We could just Erika for 2. But Yell Grunt, if they have a Welder, that gives them a free energy. I think we just Erika for 2. See if we can get a Marnie. No. Okay. I was hoping for a Marnie, and we could still DAA change next turn. I think we have to DAA change, try to get Marnie, so that they don't get a Brilliant Flare off. I mean, maybe the Yell Grunt was the better play, because we could have drawn a card with Silvally, but we weren't going to draw one anyways, so it doesn't matter. But we could have played the Team Yell Grunt, though, and, we could have Yell Grunt in them, I guess. I don't know. We just need to get a Marnie here to disrupt their, Brilliant Flare. They could play around the Brilliant Flare. They know I do play Marnie, because there's one of the discards, so what they could do, they could take 4 cards here that are dead to them. That could be a possibility, but that just puts them in an awkward spot. I think they're going to get 4 cards they need, and then we just hit them with the Marnie. Or they take 3 cards, right? Yeah, it's only 3. I think either way, we're hitting them with a Marnie, hopefully, if we can find one. Oh, that's our last boss. Well, we could also just knock them out. If Centiskorch isn't KO me anytime soon. We could also just knock out the Centiskorch, which isn't terrible either. Yeah, let's just knock out the Centiskorch. This thing can't one-shot me. I'm not really worried about it. Centiskorch might be more scarier, I guess. I don't think it one-shot me, but I think we still just knock it out just in case. Alright, there we go. Another Inteleon V. Another type null is good. Alright, yeah, I think we're going to win this. We could Marnie them, but if we knock out the Centiskorch, they probably got more Centiskorch stuff, so that just takes away that option. There's a Torkoal V. Ooh, they can't do Stream Crush this turn, though. Nice, thankfully, because that would be very awkward. Stream Crush would force us to have to keep spamming the Rose, but it's fine, because they can't attack me this turn with that. I mean, we win the game here. I mean, well, probably. Like, even if they'd have to, like, Crushing Hammer. Ooh, Catcher. And they get heads, and they bring in the Dedenne. It's a little annoying. We are going to be able to just DAA change and dig out of this, so it's not the end of the world. Well, they knock me out anyways, so it doesn't even matter. We win the game. Yeah, they can't win here unless they hit 2 hammerheads. But even if they do that, we just Rose, because they're going to knock out Dedenne. So, yeah, I think we've won this. Like, I don't see what my opponent can do. Well, they're passing. Okay, they're playing that game. Let's see how it is. Now we're just going to Quick Ball. Do another Quick Ball. We're gonna run out of boss's order, but I don't really care. We just need to dig for the KO here. We're gonna lose one of our Roses too. We just need to get literally a way to move this to Dedenne and we win. There we go. That's game with Inteleon. I mean, we're playing against a fire deck. To be fair, a fire deck that kind of annoys us with Steam Crush, but we had a very insane turn 2, like an insane setup. So that was like best case scenario for this deck, and that's why the Rose could be good. Just power you up in 1 turn. It's pretty good. All right, guys, getting into another match with Inteleon here. We're up against a Grass and Dark deck. Looks like it's a Decidueye deck, which we have no way to counter other than attack with type Null, but it does 50 damage. So yeah, the only way we can win is if we get a really quick setup and we are able to max bullet and knock out any opposing Decidueye. We do go first, so if we can get another insane start again and try to turn 2 Inteleon on them, that's the only way I can see us getting out of this. And I think we're just DAA changing then. Try to get energy in the discard. I think we have to do that, because we can't let them... if we could just play aggressive and take out their Rallies before they come to Decidueye, I'm feeling pretty good. Let's Calm here. For Dedenne. Crobat for 1 card. Can we draw an energy? Oh, we're DAA changing. I can't run the risk of them playing Decidueye. Looks like we got a pretty awkward hand, so that's not good. We're already not off to a great start. Because we think we have to play this, even if we get Marnied, because we have to thin the deck out, because we're in top deck mode. Because, of course we are. Alright, well, we just got to pass. Unfortunately, we couldn't find a Great Ball there. Or a Pokemon. We might have to just try to attack with Silvally. We have a boss, so if they do bench a Rally, we can take it out. Well, but they have a Fiona in the active, maybe. We'll see what happens. That was a pretty bad Dedenne. Chaotic Swell, that's fine. We got our own Swell. There's a Research. Well, maybe they're not playing Decidueye. Breeder's Nurturing. Okay, maybe they are playing Decidueye. I don't really know why they play Swell, though. Because wouldn't you want to play Turffield? That's the only thing that's kind of confusing me here. Cramorant with a Capture Energy coming down. Well, that's not good. We did have to bench Dedenne. What are they getting here? Might be Rillaboom. No, what's this Decidueye? Well, they did bench some Pokemon we can knock out. Alright, let's see what we get here. How much HP? 50? Okay, perfect. We can actually just knock them out with Air Slash. Plus, we also build up the Rose, kind of, which is pretty cool. Alright, I like this. This is cool. We can knock out the Rowlet. I like this. The more Rowlets we knock out, the better. We can also get energy in the discard for Rose. Alright, this kind of plays well. Let's see what we draw for prizes. Okay, there we go. Finally, we can get set up. We can get Silvally. We have another boss, so we can boss up possibly the Fiona or the Jirachi. Probably just bench... If they bench a Rowlet, we just want to keep nicking out Rowlet. Only way we can win. Best case for us, we would have been able to do Inteleon's Hydro or Max Bullet, but I'll take the KOs on the Rowlets all day long. Whirlpool Suction. Okay, that does slow me down though. We definitely just bring in the Inteleon. We could still possibly go VMAX if they bench Route to Decidueye, which they don't. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, because what could happen here, you know, if they bench a Rowlet, we could just go Calm, Inteleon VMAX, boss the Rowlet, knock it out, but not gonna happen. Okay. Obviously, we want to see a Marnie top deck here. Oh, what? We actually drew it, bruh, chill! Holy crap, that is lucky. Alright, we're just gonna straight up get Inteleon VMAX. Dude, that was so lucky. I can't believe I actually ripped the Marnie. That's nuts. Alright. We're cruising. Probably just want to get another Inteleon here. Yep, there we go. We're cruising. We're cruising. Rose would be pretty good. Nope. Okay, cool. Here's Hydro Snipe for 60. Put the energy back in his hand. Well, actually does let him do capture. Actually, do we want him... Actually, low-key let him keep it so he can't play Capture Energy. That actually, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think we ever want to do that with Capture, because then he just Capture Energies, gets Rowlet, rip us. I think we just want to see another Rose here, though I don't really want to lose all my boss's orders because of how important they are to bring up the Rowlets. But we can also just boss, knock out Rowlet. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't put the energy back, because they could have went double Rowlet, which means they could get a Decidueye play. Catch. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna Marnie knock out the Marnie. We're gonna boss knock out the Rowlet, and we're gonna try to set up a play where we Rose, and then, I mean, yeah, it's not looking good. They aren't even building up for Spit Shot, so it's like they can't even like attack me anytime soon. I mean, at this point, we don't even have to do Rose because we're just manually, we're playing as aggressive as we can. We can just go boss's order the Rowlet. Do this again. Try to find another boss if we can. Yep, they just concede. I mean, hey, Inteleon does this job pretty well. Okay, guys, probably gonna do one last match this deck, considering we've already done 3 games with the deck. Showing it off pretty well. We might be against another fire deck here, too, which could be pretty cute. Always going first. We might be playing against a fire deck. Going first is a disadvantage, but I think we always want to go first with this deck. Okay, this is a good hand, but I don't want to get rid of 2 important cards. So, I think we're just gonna get Inteleon V. I would like to go Dedenne, because we can also get rid of 2 energy. I don't know, but I don't want to lose the Inteleon VMAX. We'll see what we can draw. Ideally, we can draw an Inteleon V, or we can draw a Pokémon. Those are my 2 best outs for top decks here. Or we can draw a Dedenne. So, let's see if we can draw any of those. Because I don't really want to... Like, Dedenne is really good, because we already set up the turn 2 Rose. But I don't want to lose Inteleon or Silvally. So I might just hold the hand. Okay, no, it doesn't even matter. We're playing a Celosaur. I think we're just going to get the Inteleon, because next turn we can draw with Silvally. We're just going to go Inteleon here, I think. Just pass. Hopefully we don't get Marnied. We have a pretty good hand, so... Hopefully we don't get Marnie. We could probably attack next turn, too, with the Rose combo. Ooh, big charm right away. Sonya? Alright, not a Rose. That's good. Or, Marnie, sorry. Ooh, they got Levani. This might be a little difficult to beat, to be honest. This thing is kind of tanky. Pollen Hazard's a little annoying, too. We do have 3 Switch in the deck for a reason, because I don't like seeing special conditions, so Switch is really good. Blue's Tactics. Interesting. Energy top deck's interesting. We can hit him for 60, which is pretty good. Try to slow him down a little bit. Alright. Let's see if we can hit them with max bullet, though. I would also like to knock out that Sawaddle before it comes to Levani. Did not get there. Do I want to Marnie them? They have a blue in their hand. I mean, yeah, I might as well, I guess. Our hand's dead anyways. We kind of have to keep drawing. There's Rose. It doesn't matter, though. Alright, well, we're just going to have to do Hydro Snipe. Hope they don't get Levani in play so we can knock out the Sawaddle. Because if they get the Levani in play, then Max Bullet won't be two-shotting Butterfree or Venusaur. So we have to knock out that. We have to knock out the thing. Uh-oh. That Turf Field could get them Levani because we marted them into Rare Candy. Nope, they get Butterfree VMAX. Okay, cool. They might be playing Rose, too. We'll see. Probably not, though. They could go Dizzying Wind. Ooh, are they actually going to Dizzying Wind here? They are. Okay, fair play. We have to get Switch now. We just top deck Switch. That would just make my day. Ooh, okay, I'll take it. Here's what we can do. We can Calm for Crobat. Let's check out the Switch count. Got 3 in the deck, right? That's all we want to know is we have 3 Switch. Crobat for 3. Come on, give me Switch or Mallow Lana. No. Got a Rose. Not a fan of that. Go here. We can flip. I'm actually fine with flipping to attack too, I guess, if worse comes to worse. Let's get a type. Let's go type null. We're just gonna. I mean, we'll play it. So I don't want to lose my Roses. Let's go disc reload. Come on, just give me a Switch one time. Counter Stadium's good. Erika for 3. Give me a Switch. No, we didn't get one. We could Dead A change. I don't want to. I think we're just gonna flip to attack. I'm fine with this. I mean, bro. I even feel bad, bro. It's just that was a dirty turn. There's a Mallow Lana, so we can just Mallow Lana next turn. That's pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting a boss though. Actually, a Switch and boss would be good to try to hit this thing. We can knock this out though. I guess that's fine. I think if we knock out the Butterfree, we probably just win the game because I don't see how my opponent can win after that. And they can't bench anything else. Yep, they concede. Inteleon Rose. We didn't even use Rose, but I think my play would either Mallow Lana, or I probably also could have Rose that hand there, built up another Inteleon, and just said, alright, I got 2 Inteleons ready to attack. You can't do anything. I'm probably going to win. I got 2 Inteleons already built up just like that, thanks to Rose. I think I'm going to rather these future video guys on at the deck, though. I mean, pretty quick matches, but, I mean, with a deck like this, with Rose, you kind of build up really fast, and you kind of play aggressive, so I don't know. Definitely a lot more Rose combos to try out. I do have more Rose decks built, so probably expect to see more Rose decks in the future. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up today's future video here, guys, with the deck. If you guys enjoyed today's video on Inteleon VMAX Rose, slap a like on the video. If you are new to the channel, subscribe down below. Guys, we are less than 200 subscribers away from 10,000 subs. When we reach 10K subs, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, a big giveaway. I'm going to be multiple prizes, multiple winners. Big giveaways are coming. So, guys, if you haven't subbed to the channel, help me reach 10K subs. Check out the sponsor, Archive and TCG. If you get any codes there, make sure you use code LDF for the checkout for a nice, beautiful 5% discount on your purchase. What else? Not much else really to say, right? Check out my Patreon if you guys want to pledge $2 a month for exclusive content like pack openings, extra games with certain decks, and extra legacy videos. Check out my Patreon, only $2 a month for exclusive content. Thanks for watching, guys, and follow me on Twitter. Help me on the road reaching 500 followers. We're less than 50 followers away from 500. All that is out of the way, and I'll see you guys on a P-Show video tomorrow. Yeah, bye-bye.